Hello, all you beautiful, wonderful, amazing, spectacular tea people. You see, I'm ready. I'm ready for my workout, for my live stream workout. I've got the what I need to get through it. Now it's been a while. It's been a while since we've done a live stream, mostly because all of you wonderful, amazing people have been busy. I've been very, very, very busy. I'm also getting ready for the summer, right? So in the summertime, like last year, I'm going to go back to Canada for about a month. And so I've got to pack up all the teas, get everything ready. And then this year, too, there's just more tea to pack up. I bought more tea. And so I I have bought more tea, sold more tea, but I have not gotten more help. So I have been more busy. So I haven't had time for live streams, which is not the right thing to do, right? I should be doing more live streams. But you can tell from my voice that it's been a while. It's been a while. I'm usually just in the tea warehouse. I'm usually just by myself. I don't have to talk to too many people too much. But anyways, today we have two bug bitten teas that I'm trying to figure out. Now, this tea I've already bought. This tea, I'm waiting for this year's pick to come through, which today is the 11th. It was supposed to be picked around the middle of this month. And we'll talk about these two teas. We'll talk about bug bitten teas and what it means to have bug bitten teas, what the taste of bug bitten teas are. And if I survive long enough, we do have some of the Gardenia. So the Gardenia will be also had today. If I make it. If I make it. Hopefully I do. Hopefully I do. But we'll just have to see how it goes. Now, the spring 2025 season has been turning out to be absolutely beautiful. It's been a really, really nice season in general. Except it's been, well, actually right now it's just about perfect. So what happened was here, we'll put these off to the side for now. For May, it was super wet and kind of chilly. And so everybody was quite worried about the bugs because if it's too wet or too chilly, the bugs are not going to be coming out. But then June 1st happened, and then you can see the weather has been like what you can see behind me for the last couple weeks. And what you can see behind me here is just, it's gorgeous. It's a little hot. But I'm willing to take hot over cold any day of the week. You just have to do things to get ready for it. Now, you can see here, I have done things to get ready for it. You can see this is my elixir. My elixir, and here you can see this is the small leaf chrysanthemum in there. And so what I do is I just get some small leaf chrysanthemum, throw it in a bunch of cold water overnight, and then this just turns into something. So if I need a break, if I need to drink some coolish water with this, then you can see right here I will be doing that. Now, why don't we do this first? Sunday. The teas that will be released on Sunday. I made a list because there are so many of them. Again, there is the Acacia Charcoal Roast Oolong. Now, we haven't had that on the site for like a year and a half, I guess. Mostly because the last time they did it, they burnt it. So it was totally burnt, unfortunately. I got a sample for this spring stuff. It's beautiful. I bought a ton of it. So it's going to be on the site on Sunday. There is the Jade Gaba that's going to be released on Sunday. The Jade Gaba is the equivalent of port. So if you're into GABA, if you really like the GABA tea, then get the Jade Gaba. You're going to love it. If you're not really into GABA tea, you might not want to get it because there's no ambiguity about what it is. It's a very, very, very strong GABA flavor and GABA effect as well. The 2025 Old Master Dong Ding, I've had it for, I guess, about 6 weeks already, but I've been letting it sit. I stuck it in sort of a warm corner of a dark room, and I've just been letting it sit, getting ready. But the old master Dong Ding will be up and ready to go this weekend as well. And of course, the Gardenia. This year's Gardenia is amazing. Really, really, really nice. Now, there's some other teas that I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to release yet. There's a faux show from Elan. The charcoal roast jade, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to do the charcoal roast jade. I got to get the lotus flowers. Actually, I think I might be missing something. I'm going to go into the Discord here. And let's see. I wrote a bunch of different things for the newsletter teas. Acacia, Oh Master Dong Ding, Luye Red. Oh yeah, I got to go pick up Luye Red today. Spring Jade GABA, Gardenia Flower, and this is the fun one. I'm gonna go hopefully maybe on Friday, maybe on Thursday, one of those 2 days, which I guess is tomorrow. I got to go visit my buddy in Reishui for the honey fragrance black tea stuff. And so if we're getting honey fragrance black teas, then that's going to be happening this week, or maybe next week too. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. But what I'm trying to do right now, I've got my calls into the Eastern Beauty producers, and I'm just trying to get as many bug bitten teas as I can. So the bug bitten teas will be coming in because that's going to be the July box. So we're going to get that box, pack it up, send it out, and then we're all going to get on a plane and go to Canada for a month. So that's the goal. And so right now I'm just getting a bunch of bug bitten teas, and that's what will bring us to these 2 teas right here. Now, what are we talking about bug bitten teas? We are talking, of course, about the green leaf hopper. And the green leaf hopper is a little bug. It bites the tea leaves, and when it bites the tea leaves excrete an extremely caffeine-rich substance that's kind of sticky, sticks to the leaf, and that extremely sticky, sticks to the leaf stuff we perceive to be sweet like honey. So that we perceive it to be sweet like honey. And so that, when you have a very, very skilled and amazing tea processor, will create all sorts of different flavors. So you've got the Eastern Beauty, the honey fragrance black tea, Fei Tui, which is the concubine. There's lots of different names. The concubine oolong, and you've got all of these. And what's really interesting about the sweetness, the honeyness, the stuff that comes from the bug bites, is that it's not actually part of the tea, in the sense that you wash a tea leaf, it's still going to taste like tea. But if you wash the tea leaf, it's not going to taste like honey fragrance or Eastern Beauty or whatever else. You have to keep the sticky substance that is the defense mechanism of the tea. People have called it like the tears of the tea. You have to keep it on. Oh, somebody just bought some tea. Thank you very much. You have to keep it on the tea leaf. Now, what does that mean? That means that you can't say that you're going to get a good production. You can't say that you're going to get any production at all before it happens. So I'll give you an example, right? You say, okay, I want an Alishan Oolong. Every year in the spring, there's going to be an Alishan Oolong. It's going to happen, right? That's just what's going to happen. It will happen. The Alishan Oolong will be created, and it'll be there. You cannot say the same thing for the bug-bitten teas, because sometimes they don't happen. Sometimes they don't. So what you have to have when you are creating a bug-bitten tea is you have to have a mix of a bunch of different things all happening at once. You have to have wet, warm, moist, but not dry, but not too moist. You have to have the bugs have an explosion to go pick all the leaves, but not too many bugs, because if there's too many bugs, the actual the buds will actually be too small. You want the right type of bugs to come in, right? You don't want the thrips. So the thrips are like a cigarette burn, right? So they're like a cigarette burn on the leaves. You don't want the thrips to come through. Because if they do, then it gets really bitter and nasty. You just want the green leafhoppers, and you want them to go through, bite as much as they possibly can, and then it not to rain, because if it rains after they go through, then it washes off all of the stuff that we perceive to be honey, right? And so what you're getting is you have to have all of these things come together. And right now, like literally right now, sorry, I got too excited with my description of a type of tea that I love. Right now, those things are coming together. Right now, those things are coming together. Now, in general, the bugs don't go into the high elevation. So if you're getting a tea, a bug bitten tea from, say, 2,000 meters in the spring, it's a lie. That doesn't happen. Now, it does happen once every maybe 3 or 4 years in the high elevations. But you have to have like the right weather and for everything just to go just right for that to happen. In Pear Mountain, it has happened rarely. Usually the fall pick of Pear Mountain has some bug bites. And, you know, I've gone up there and I walk around the garden at that time of year. I love it because it's just so damn hot down here, as you can see. And so I go up there and I can walk up there and it's, you know, it's like a normal sunny summer day in Canada, and up around 2,000 meters. And there are lots of bugs up there, right? There are lots and lots of bugs up there. But if you want consistent bugs, then you're looking at very, very, very low elevation. Now, you don't want right beside the ocean because there's a lot of things that happen right around the ocean. It's really complicated. What you want is a little bit of a barrier and about 300 or 400 meters above sea level. So the Hsinchu area, the Reishui area, Taidong has it as well. You can get some really good stuff in Taidong. Sometimes Mingjian has these types of things. Although most of the places on the west side of the island, the Alishan growing areas, the high mountain places, they call it Mixiang, or they call it, honey fragrance. It's a lie. It's not actually, like, not real. This, we'll drink this. This, I'll tell you about this in a second. But in places like Dongding, then you get the Fei Chui type of stuff, right? But for them, the Fei Chui, sort of, they do it they know how to make good oolong, but they don't really know how to make good honey fragrance stuff. So they make it sort of in the fall and the summertime when they can't really do anything with those leaves anyway. So they like experiment and make that type of stuff in that area. But if you really want the best, it's Eastern Beauty, Oriental Beauty from the Hsinchu area, and Reishui, like the Hualien area for honey fragrance black tea. Those are the two best spots. They're just, nothing comes even close. Now, questions about that, throw it out there, please, because honey fragrance stuff is one of the, it's annoying because it's very hard to understand and it's very inconsistent. And it's one of the things where, because it's so hard to understand and because it's so inconsistent, you oftentimes get a real, let's put it this way. There's a lot of things that they say are honey fragrance black tea that are certainly not honey fragrance black tea, right? Let's put it that way. Now, I think I've never actually seen somebody adding artificial honey flavors or honey flavoring to any of the teas that I've never actually tried. I'm sure it happens. I'm sure it's happened before, of course. But thankfully, I haven't had that happen. This one, I haven't figured out a name for because it's a weird one. It's a very, very, very weird one. So if you guys remember the Maltivar, so the Maltivar was bitten by bugs, and it was bitten by bugs, and it was from the Mutsa area. Now this is a greenish wooey. So you can see it's a greenish wooey. It has been bitten by bugs, and it definitely 100% has like honey fragrance to it, but it's taking the form of cotton candy. So imagine the flavor characteristic on this is like cotton candy interspaced with green tea leaves. And so you're biting into the cotton candy. You're like, ooh, cotton candy. And then, green tea leaf. It's very, 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 very strange. It's a very, very, very strange tea. And it's a tea where, because they know their tea leaves, they've been like multi-generational farm on Mutsa. They know what they're doing. And they've created something, like the Multivar tea that's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. And I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to release this on the weekend.